하나, 둘, 셋!
Episode 4, Monsters.
Previously on SB19 Story.
SB19 are gonna be big stars. They have it. They're charismatic.
Amen, sir.
They're
Amen.
hardworking. So my prediction is they are going to break out in a huge way this year. So take that for what it's worth, 18.
And they
The
did.
guy who predicted their success was the same guy who indirectly called them cheaters. This tweet didn't drop any names, but this was posted around the time when SB19 got the #1 spot on MTV's Most Requested Artists for 21 weeks in a row, and this was against much bigger artists.
Whoa.
So it was clear which fandom he was talking about. This was only one of the many obstacles they had to overcome.
I'm sorry, how is
because
this
after all
how
these-
is this guy gonna like say that they have like such dedicated fans and then call them cheaters when those same dedicated fans, which by the way, SB19, like he predicted, grew so much in that 1 year slot. And then you're gonna call them cheaters because the fans are so dedicated that they're really pushing the votes? Like, be so for real, sir. Be so for real.
They had to overcome.
What?
Because after all these years, they turned out to be monsters.
Whoa.
It might not look like it,
Dang.
but SB19 are people too. They have
Right.
social media and they see everything. So it only makes sense that some of these hate has gotten into them.
Of course.
Like, I'm never enough. Kumbaga,
No.
parang feeling ko unfake.
Dumating na ako doon kasi
Stop.
minsan hindi lang naman yung mga tao sa paligid ko yung kalaban ko. Sarili ko pa din. Siguro masabi ko hanggang
Felt. We are our
nandun pa
biggest
din siya.
enemies sometimes.
Hindi pa rin siya natatalo.
I wasn't good enough.
Josh.
Parang sinasabi lagi na, hindi ka pa enough. Hindi mo pa kaya. Ibigay ko na sa iba. The best nangyari sa akin. Parang, bakit sila kaya nila? Ba't ako hindi ko pa rin kaya?
Wow.
I mean, why can't people just embody this mantra?
Right. Right.
And that brings us back to this
It's so
moment.
easy.
Yeah,
He ripped
that's
his
Pablo.
pants.
If you're new here, you're probably wondering how he ended up there.
Oh no.
When you're spending every day on your
Wardrobe alert for
and here it
sure.
goes.
Hey. Pablo.
Just kidding.
Baby
But
Pablo.
we'll tell the next chapter this time, okay? This was
Okay.
the time when Pablo decided not to be silent anymore. SB19 dropped the Pagsibol EP, and one of the songs takes a shot against those haters. The lyric video itself screams a lot of shutting them down. The conceptual
Oh my god.
The lyric video itself
Oh, I need this song.
screams a lot of shutting them down. The conceptualization is on a different level. Just take a look at this
Wow.
guy. This character literally resembled all 5 members, and the person behind it and all other mind-blowing concepts
Justin?
is Justin. He didn't just come
Knew
up
it.
with these creative concepts. He built them from scratch and
Whoa.
oftentimes even used frame-by-frame animation. He's a guy who knew what he
Wow.
wants, like a monster hiding behind a beautiful face. And we all knew about the
Wow.
song that produced the most iconic rap line in P-pop. Josh gave it so much justice that it made us forget about his other talents in handling interviews,
What do you think is the difference between Filipino boy groups and you guys?
But we couldn't say that we are really better than them because we respect them.
finance, music, gaming, and the world of dance. The dude is a legend in the K-pop dance cover industry,
Honestly,
along with
look at
Stell
him.
in Saigon. Even before SB19, Josh was already a monster.
Woo-hoo, say that again. Say that again.
This brings us to another song from the EP.
Mana?
My favorite part was the imitation of the monster's laugh.
Wow.
This was done by none other than a monster vocalist himself, Stell.
Stell.
He's just one of the best singers I've ever heard in my life because of his versatility. I mean, only a monster gets called up by a friend to do a freestyle vocal run and ends up making an epic song intro.
You won't believe it.
He... What?
People also tend to forget his ability to sing in lower notes. And speaking of forgotten talents, who would dare forget his ability to dance and teach it at the same time? The man single-handedly choreographed almost all of SB19's amazing dance routines. If that isn't a monster to you, then I don't know what is. Enter the oldest song on the list.
Wow.
This is the song that saved us from virtually everything in the midst of the pandemic. It saved us from boredom, sorrow, anxiety, burnout, homesickness, depression, you name it. My favorite part of the song is the first verse done by Ken. It makes you feel like you want to cry, but you're happy. You know what I mean? He's just effortless in setting up the mood.
Happy crying.
But when it comes to his talents, he's in no mood to be joking.
Hello?
This guy has a voice that sounds like he came straight from the underworld. The dude can literally do everything from singing, rapping, dancing, writing, producing, entrepreneurship, drawing, shooting balls, playing, to flying? Sheesh,
Literally.
that's a monster right there.
Literally
Now
flying.
let's move on to the song that was written out of a laundry routine.
Remember the time now when we are doing our laundry? Nagluluto tayo, tas sabi ni Pablo, anong gusto niya sabihin sa parents niyo? Tas ayun.
Stop, Mapa.
You heard it right,
No,
it's Mapa.
This song is... This song, when I heard it on Wish Bus, like, when I reacted to it, after, when I was done with the video, man, it's such a beautiful song, and my emotions just cannot handle it.
This song broke the hearts of many people all over the world, including mine. This easily became their best song ever because it's very relatable. It pays tribute to our loving parents and gives thanks to them for all the sacrifices they've made for us.
Oh my God.
The impact was so immense that it was sung in many different languages.
Mama, it's been a while, I miss you. What you've been doing, can I call you? I hope you miss me too.
हमेशा हमें ही आगे लगाते हैं इस बार पहले जा सकते हैं ना因为你是我的眼睛每次时间都在变化无呼吸的眼眼だから楽にしても泣かないでね安心して任せてよ No te apures más, es hora de descansar, mamá mucho has hecho ya, confía La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara.
The melody takes me back to this
hold on. Let's take a moment.
Unforgettable moment. Everyone's family showed up except for Can.
Wait, why?
Then this happened.
Oh, they did show up.
This moment was so precious because Ken never expected his family to show up. This made Mapa even more special because it was performed by SB19 together with their families.
Oh. Oh, this is an emotional episode. Oh my god.
And behind this universal anthem is the mind of a genius himself. The monster in the center of it all, Pablo. If you have noticed, his name is all over every SB19 song we know.
Wow.
Some people say he's got the Midas touch because every song he made was an instant hit. I mean, just listen to how clever the lyrics are in SLMT. He managed to thank us by using our fandom's language without making it sound cringe.
Oh.
And he's not even done. He has so many unreleased bangers that are just waiting to be unleashed.
Oh wow.
As a group, SB19 earned the infamous nickname Live Monsters. It's because they move and sound even better when live.
They eat CDs.
This is one of the main reasons why they have a fast-growing and dedicated fan base. They garnered a lot of support that they managed to reach the global music scene.
This category is fan-voted because music is all about the fans. Now let's get into it. This year's 2021 finalists are...
Oh, Josh is reacting to it.
Blackpink. The boys from BTS.
BTS, Blackpink, of course.
We have Queen Ariana Grande. Yeah. We have the Filipino boys, Just Like Me, representing SB19. Let's do this. And the ever so incomparable 17.
Oh,
congrats to all of the amazing finalists.
the fact that they got
Vote for
nominated.
your favorite beginning, main,
Wow.
and now let's go back to the
Josh couldn't believe it. He couldn't
That
hold his
nomination
tears
is an
because
accomplishment.
finally, he took a step on their quest
With the big
for world
leagues.
domination.
I want to dedicate this stream to our friends SB19. So again, congratulations to them for being a finalist in the Billboard Music Awards Top Social Artist. Sobrang nakaka-proud.
But despite all the accolades, we can't deny that some people, even P-pop fans, still doubt them. So let me
Why
show you
though?
something to shut them up. This is the chart of the most viewed P-pop boy group MVs in the first 24 hours. I intentionally didn't put SB19 there because if I did, this happens. Their songs easily occupy the upper half percentile by a large margin. This
wow.
begs the question,
oh my god,
are they just too far ahead of the game? Or are they just...
Ano bang ibig sabihin ng SB? Kala ko sama ng mga bakla eh.
So lahat kayo straight. Like a cake. Cake pa pagdating eh.
Cake pa pangit.
Palagay ka ng
so funny.
Yung kahit henna lang, tapos nakabahag ka.
Inabot nyo rin yung launching ng SB19. Sana lang sa dulo.
Maganda kasi yung revenge kasi talaga yung success na ipapakita mo sa mga hindi naniniwala sa inyo.
Tama yan.
Yes, Ken. Exactly. Oh my god, because you're eating this up, Chuck. You're eating this up with the editing. Exactly like Ken said, honestly, success is the true revenge. Okay? Nothing else beats it. Just them focusing on themselves and being successful. Everyone else is trying to compete with them. They're just making music. SB19 are not trying to compete with anybody. They're just so good that they end up outselling a lot of people. I've enjoyed this so much. It's been so much fun. The editing is out of this world. So good. And I'm learning so much. So I will see you all in episode 5. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you then.